Luka, I'd assume it's got to be very beneficial, even though you're at a new place, but when you've got familiarity with the coaching staff.
Absolutely, yeah. I know this coaching staff really well. They're the coaching staff that I played for coming out of high school, and I was able to develop a relationship with. And it's awesome being back here and getting to work with them again. Coach M, Waz, everyone. I think just Coach Blue. I mean, the whole coaching staff, including the strength staff. It's really awesome to have that little bit of familiarity, especially going into fall camp. Yeah.
Which side are you working most on right now? Are you kind of flipping a little bit, or?
I've been playing right more
Okay.
so far in camp. I mean, it's still pretty early. Knowing Coach M will probably get a little bit of both sides because he likes you to work everything. But yeah, I've been playing more right side so far.
Is it comfortable, or do you have a preference either way?
I'd say I prefer right side a little bit more, but I'm more than capable to play both, and look forward to the challenge if it comes to that. But yeah, I'd say right side I like a little bit more.
How was it getting back into this offense where you have multiple years in it, and you run whatever you guys had last year, now you're back? Does it come right back to you, or what was that process like?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think it was a little bit of a learning curve those first couple days. They've adjusted a few things since their time at Oregon State, but overall it was pretty similar, and it was good to kind of get back into the groove of things. Coach M has a kind of set of rules that you kind of learn and follow, and I think it's been really good getting back into the flow of things. And I feel good about it, and I feel great about this team and the playbook as a whole.
I asked Matt the same thing. Obviously, you guys weren't here, but Coach Smith's been pretty consistent about sort of saying that there needs to be improvement on the O-line and that he expects that to happen. How has that message sort of been received in your guys' room?
I think we've taken it to heart. I think we understand that our room is it's got to be the kind of heart and soul of the team. You know, we have to lead by example, and we're going to try to be the first ones on the field, the last ones off, and we're gonna do everything we can to make this a great year.
Luka, what was the biggest reason for your decision to go into the portal, and did you have Michigan State in mind when you did it?
I just felt like that's a great question. I personally felt like I wanted to be pushed a little bit more. You know, we had a lot of change at Oregon State with the conference and the coaching staff. Nothing against them; they're a great coaching staff. Coach Bray was awesome. All those guys are awesome. I just felt like I wanted to be pushed a little bit more, and I knew that when I entered the portal, I was hoping Michigan State would give me a ring, and thankfully they did. And now I'm getting to play for Coach M again, and I feel like I'm getting pushed and getting a lot better.
What do you tell the other O-linemen about Jim Halchik?
He's awesome. He's great.
What do they need to know?
For the guys here,
Yeah.
I think that if you know that you can go into every day knowing your rules and giving your best, his bar is up here every single day. He wants you to get better and he wants you to compete. And if you go out and you do that, then we're gonna have a great day. If you're not doing that, then you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna get forgotten. So you got to keep going. We got to bring the whole room with us, including the freshmen.
What are those rules? And that last year that staff was there, you guys were super efficient at running the ball. Like, how much was that based on those rules?
You're talking about
At Oregon State, not last year, but the year before, when
year before
Coach M
that.
was still there.
Mhm.
Like, what are the rules, and how much does those rules help that production?
Yeah. So we just have a set of rules that, you know, we come to the line of scrimmage, we have a procedure for everything we do, how we ID things and how we operate. And I think the group at Oregon State that last year that this coaching staff was there was a very veteran group who learned it very well and could operate well, and everyone kind of just bought into that system. And I think that's something that I'm kind of seeing this group do now, is everyone's starting to kind of buy in, and it's a really cool thing to see.
You sort of stair-stepped your way into not playing, to playing a little bit, playing a little more. Now as you're older guys, there's sort of a hunger to like be a main, a big piece of this thing, I guess, as time sort of shortens up on your career.
100%. 100%. My goal is to start this year, and it's awesome because we got guys like Dooley, who's coming back into the room this year after a little bit of an injury he had last season. And it's awesome getting to compete with him and other guys on the O-line. But yeah, my goal and be the main guy.
Is Connor mostly working outside you, or is he just kind of getting different guys on either side?
Yeah, he gets both sides. Like I said, Coach M's gonna get you to play everything. He's gonna work you and push you, and I'll play with Connor on the right side, and I know he's played on the left side. And Connor's awesome. He's doing really good. And he's understanding the scheme really well. Same with Matt and Caleb, who all came here with me in January. I think everyone's coming along really well.
How's the line of communication working? I asked Matt about that too. I mean, he's obviously communicating with you guys. Do you guys pass that down to the outside guys?
Yeah.
And how have you guys as a collective worked on getting that communication down going into the year?
One thing that we really focus on is over communication. I mean, we try to be loud and over communicate, even when we're in meeting rooms, not even on the field. We're speaking loudly, we're speaking up, and we're going through and making all of our calls just like we would on the field. So I think that level of detail has really helped us. I think it's really good.
On a personal note, what has your maturity been like, just coming from a high school athlete out west to being at this point right now? Just talk about your whole college arc so far. What has that been like for you?
It's been great. You know, I played at Oregon State for 3 years. It was nice being on the West Coast, a little closer to home, and I felt like this was a good change to come out here, get an opportunity to really just focus on myself, focus on the grind, focus on football, and it's been a great adjustment. I've gotten really close with a lot of the new guys like Caleb, Matt, Stanton, all the guys in our room. I've gotten really close with them, and it's been awesome. They've really been like a new family to me because, you know, everyone's 3 hours behind. That's a big difference,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part here in East Lansing? Anything stick
Dude,
out?
the teammates, man, the teammates, 100%. I mean, me, Matt, Caleb, Stanton, Cole. I mean, there are a ton of guys. We'll go out and have a meal, and we'll just talk, you know. And that's what's really cool is you can just have a normal conversation with a bunch of guys, and everyone's really down to earth, and it's a really good group.
Where are you guys going to eat when you go out?
Oh, there are a lot of places. We've been to Sidebar was pretty good. We've been to Meat Barbecue.
Was there yesterday?
Yeah, yeah. This guy knows. We've been to VJ's. I mean, there have been a ton of places, and it's been really good.
When you look at this group from the end of spring ball to 2 practices, 3 practices in, is there anyone that's kind of stood out to you as someone that maybe has taken a very big leap where you're just like, whoa, I didn't see that in April, now I'm seeing something different?
I mean, I think that the whole group has taken a lot of steps forward. I think it's a little biased for me because we're working every day of the summer, and I'm watching guys just slowly get better and better. I mean, so far Matt steps up to me. He's really stood out as a leader, and he's kind of stepped in that role as center, and he's done a really great job. But I mean, there are tons of guys on the line: Connor, Caleb, Stanton, Ashton, even Dooley. I mean, you can list everyone in the room has done. a
Any of the
tremendous
younger
job.
guys you feel like can take that jump in with, because there's a lot of veteran guys.
Mhm.
Is there anybody, maybe, the guys that redshirted last year, or someone that you say, oh, I can see this now?
Yeah, I mean, we have a great room, and Coach M has said it multiple times. Age does not matter. He will play the best 5 100%. I mean, you can look at Rakeem Johnson, who was a younger guy last year. Shoot, he was a freshman, played against Ohio State. I mean, so anyone can play. It's just a matter of being able to execute. So age doesn't really come into play a whole lot. It's more just can you do your job at a high level.
Coach Smith lauded you and Matt the other day for coming in right away and not being shy about being leaders, even though you're new to the program. How do you strike that balance without maybe rubbing some existing guys the wrong way? And I guess is that a little easier in this era with the portal and so many teams always having roster turnover?
Yeah, that was definitely something I talked to my parents a lot about, and especially my dad. I feel like when you're kind of a new guy, especially with this day and age, you almost have to earn your voice a little bit, and you got to do that on the field, in the weight room, in the meeting room. You got to do it in everything. You got to bring your best, and you have to earn that respect to earn your voice. And I feel like I've kind of reached that point where I can kind of start demanding of guys a little bit more and more, and kind of fill into those shoes a little bit.
You took a chance by staying at Oregon State, which isn't common nowadays. What were those conversations like with Jonathan Smith when you stayed and with your family?
I didn't have a conversation with Jonathan Smith just because of the portal rules and everything, but I communicated with my parents and I told them, you know, I want to give Oregon State another shot, one more year. There's just so much change that happened, and I wanted, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the new coaching staff was going to be awesome. We would have gone undefeated and would have had a killer season, but unfortunately we went 5-7, and I just feel like I can be pushed more, and I want to do that here. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.